The last thing I want to touch on this section is endpoints. So you've seen endpoints throughout this course, and basically with a service, you get an associated endpoint with it. And the endpoint contains a list of IP addresses to pods which have matched a particular selector and also which are healthy, right? So if a pod is not healthy, then there is no point for the service to load balance traffic between those pods. So that's the point of endpoints. So in this diagram, you can see that we have the service called order with its own cluster IP address, and then the selector app equals to order, and then we have 3 pods. All of them have labels app equal order, and then the endpoint on the right hand side contains a list of all IP addresses which match the selector. Now if I show you this, so let me just recap with you, but you've seen this throughout this course. So if I open up my shell, and in here if I say kubectl get ep, so this is the short name, have a look. So we have endpoints in here. So you can see this is the IP address. So this is pod 1, this is another pod, and you can see the port as well, right? And remember, for the Kubernetes, so this default service right here, there is only one pod. There we go. So 192.168.49.2.8443, and you've learned about this service right here. And you've seen that, for example, if I take let's say front end, for example. So let me open front end, and here let me just say 0, and then go back and then apply. So kubectl apply -f front end, and now let's have a look at the endpoints again. So before we had 2 in here, so 2 pods. Now check this out, we have none, right? So there is nothing healthy behind the service itself, right? So either it doesn't match the selector, or if it's not present, then we get 0 endpoints, as you've seen here. Let me just go back and put this to 2 and then apply again. There we go, view endpoints, and you can see that we have now 2 again. There we go. So if you have any questions on endpoints, drop me a message. Otherwise, let's move on.